Hello, my name is Posibori Boyani from a community called Kisii, Kenya, married to a Nigerian Yoruba. So I'm a very, very traditional woman, and I have done a lot of research about our history before, during slavery, and after slavery. So I just wanted to talk about languages, and the great leader Nelson Mandela once said that if you speak to someone in their own language, they will hear you from their soul. If you speak to someone with a foreign language, they will hear you with their ears. So when we were colonized, they changed our names, changed the name of the continent of Africa, which was called Adkebulan, or the Garden of Eden. They changed the name of various natural resources. For example, Lake Victoria in Kenya is called Lake Victoria, which was given as a gift to the Queen. But the real name is Lake Namlowe. We had meanings and reasons as to why it was called that name. So for them to have conquered us and made our languages look inferior, we lost our souls. You guys usually watch a movie called The Walking Dead, and that's what we became. They possess us, because when a woman gets married, she quits her name and takes the name of her husband, and if she gets divorced, she will quit that other name and take the name of her second husband, because a woman is like, that denotes possession by the man. So we lost our souls in the process, and we became the walking dead, and that's how they were able to manipulate everything, the truth about us, and all these things. I don't say this because I hate them, but I always said that in the jungle, there is survival for the fittest, and this is what they did for them to survive. But now we have sat down and waited to be victims for the longest time possible. And I've always loved Nigeria, because now they're leading the pack. Actually, our minister, education minister in Kenya, tried to do this, but unfortunately, politics in Africa is something that people just do for selfish reasons. So he was fought. He came with a beautiful system called CBC, Dr. Fred Matiang'i. He came with a system, beautiful one, called CBC, where our kids were learning, our children, sorry. I don't like to use that name kids, because kids is the young one of a goat. So he came with this beautiful system, but now the new government is bringing it down, shutting it down. But my newest acquired country, my Nigeria, the giant of Africa, has now moved this motion to drop the use of English and use our native languages to study. I mean, Italy and Italians don't